We've got some.
Hey, I'm Luis.
And I'm Luis.
And you're listening to the Content is Profit podcast.
We spent the last 4 years learning the strategies and techniques from some of the top marketers in the world on how to create content that turns into profit.
If you'd like to learn more on how to create the content that turns into profit, go to contentisprofit.com.
That's right, guys. Since today is Thunder Thursday or Thursday Thunder, we don't know. We got a pretty quick one. And it is, we're going to talk about what is design hacking and how it can change your life. Ooh.
Beautiful. Guys, before we forget, please go ahead and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button so you know when the episodes kind of drop on your feed. And also, don't forget to follow us on social media at @BeastBrosCo.
That's right. And if you found this episode impactful, which we are 100% sure you will, don't forget to share with everybody else and leave a 5-star review.
Oh, man. All right. So let's be real. Today's guest needs no introduction. She is probably one of the most loved marketers out there. Like most people we follow, we first came across her content while scrolling through the dopamine-packed world of Facebook. But unlike most online marketers, her content grabbed our attention. And it grabbed it real good.
That's right, guys. Her content had something different. The charisma, the flair, the pizzazz. I did practice how to pronounce that word. Yes. We had no doubt she was going to be big time. Her storytelling was off the charts, but most importantly, she was different. She was creating content like no other marketer.
She is a #1 best-selling author. She has shared the stage with some real OGs like Russell Brunson and Tony Robbins. She is best known for her philosophy of design hacking and helping her students design some really good-looking funnels without coding, Photoshop, or any graphic design skill. Like literally my dream. But most importantly, she is one of the best friends, and she doesn't even know it yet.
One of her new best friends.
Oh, that's
and
yeah.
She doesn't even know it yet. That's right, guys. Please welcome design hacker, best-selling author, and future content is profit soccer team captain, Miss Kathryn Jones.
Yes! Thank you. Okay, now, hands down, best intro I've ever received in my life. It's like, I think I'm gonna bring you guys around with me. It's like nobody else can introduce me from this point forward. No one else.
Let's go. Hey, we wouldn't mind, like you're going into a restaurant, anything, and we are now do that.
just go like this.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sign me up. I would be honored to be your team captain. It will be great.
Go.
I'll bring 3 sons every single week. It will be amazing. It will be perfect.
Oh man, thank you so much. That yeah, I mean, achieved. I mean, we can end the episode right now. I think we're good.
That's all we can do, right, guys? Thanks so much. We'll
See you later. Dude, Kathryn, we are so honored and excited that you are here with us. So today is, I was about to call it Tropic Thunder Thursday, but I mean, because we're in the Florida. But I mean, I think this actually resonates with the way that you actually create content because, you do 9 at 9. So we actually have 9 minutes with you.
What?
So what is this like mastermind on your end so you can put this episode on your channel? What?
Yeah, I pretended like I was having tech issues, but I was really just condensing down the time. You know what I'm saying? It was all part of my master plan.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's cool. Good strategy right there, guys.
We're actually taking notes. So, so normally, Kathryn, we will go into a little bit of your story, like who you are. I think most people watching now know that, but that's okay because if you're watching now, we're actually going to have part 2. We're actually just coordinated that next Friday on the 3rd. Oh, and it's going to be amazing. Same time, I will blow it up all over social media as well so you guys don't miss it. But while we have you here,
Yes.
Fonzie, is there something really that you want to really ask?
Yes, I mean, we want to know everything, just everything in 9 minutes, right? In 9 minutes, just condense and like all this value about design hacking, right? And why is it that people need to know about design hacking?
Yes. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful question. Okay, so design hacking, it is like one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful skill set you can know. And you guys know this. Your content is profit humans. Like your shirt, like it says, let me tell your story. Is that what it says?
Yep.
Yeah, see, you are my people. You said we were best friends and I didn't know it, but it started like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But what design hacking design hacking is all about how to present stories that convert, okay? Presenting stories just meaning an exchange of information. It could be a story or an offer in a way that literally converts someone. And to convert meaning to change from one form to another. So that can mean changing somebody from a subscriber to a buyer, from a buyer to a hyper buyer, from a hyper buyer to an evangelist, somebody that's just like, oh my gosh, you have to go learn about content as profit, like blah, blah, blah. And there really is a structured formulaic way to go about doing that. But I think, again, what you guys have tapped into as well is that people act how they feel. And if you want to change how they feel, you have to change their state. But the only way to change their state is to change their story. So those that can control the narrative of what's happening around their product, what's happening around their movement, are able to then influence how people feel, which will eventually lead to conversions and purchases and sales, which is just so exciting. So inside of our world, what we do is we show people how to do that. How do you present stories that convert across all mediums? What does that look like with funnels? What does that look like with video? What does that look like with podcasts, stage, copy, Facebook Lives, Instagram stories? And knowing how to facilitate all of those things will again give you the superpower to be able to transform people who are just like, oh, I guess I've heard of them. I've heard of the bros, right? Yeah. To be like, oh my gosh, like there's nowhere else that I would possibly go to ever get any answers around content being profitable than these two brothers here. So that's what I think is so powerful about this. And I think what's so crazy, you guys, so Google's come out with a study, Stanford's come out with a study that shows that people determine the credibility of your web presence, your website, in 0.05 seconds. Like you can't even like start and stop your phone fast enough for that. And over 90% of what they're judging is design. So with design hacking, it's how to present stories that convert. Not only do you need to understand the story concept, but you need to understand the visual presentation of it. Well, how do you visually present yourself in a funnel? How do you visually present yourself on a video? Because we're literally physiologically hardwired to want things to look the way that we want them to look. And knowing, again, how to facilitate and manipulate not only the presentation, not only the story, but marrying those in a way that not only, like, we don't tell stories to entertain. Are you kidding me? We're busy. We tell stories to convert, to make money. And knowing how those all work together changes the world.
I love it. And, you know, like the episode can just end right here because that literally was like thousands of dollars. Like, it's incredible how you are able to like compact that meaning and everything. And obviously you have experience and you're an amazing storyteller. So thank you for that masterclass in literally 9 minutes, which is great.
Dude, I got you.
There's a few things I love here, right? Like first, your energy, absolutely amazing. Second, the fact that we cut our hairs, you know, so then the design side of the video, right? Like, hey, okay, 0.05 seconds, boom, we got it down. And then third is the fact that I want people to understand, like, there's so much that you have lived and experienced to put all this that you just condensed it in a few minutes together. That is unbelievable. I was thinking, like, right now as you were speaking and I was listening, I was like, wow, like the amount of, you know, like experiences, trial and errors that you must have gone through to get to where you are right now, and to be able to explain it in that with that ease is absolutely amazing. So again, thank you so much for sharing. And I mean, we're running out of the 9 minutes, so I think we got 2 more questions.
2 more? Okay, well, I have one and then you do the other one.
Right,
so
cool.
Kathryn, we went around into the audience and asked, like, hey, you know, we're going to have MVP of Design Hacker here with us today. So send your questions, right? So the one that we were able to pick is like, we know that you're really amazing at content, storytelling, design hacking, funnels, amazingness, everything, right? And but they told us about a secret superpower. So what about your secret superpower of making killer music playlist for a friend in need?
Oh my gosh, Marley Jackson, I love it. Listen, guys, I think next time maybe I can come to you with a playlist. I think that's probably like by next Friday, I'll have a dope playlist for you guys.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like, listen, sometimes you just need some songs to get you through. So listen. Just be prepped. We'll make it like a collaborative playlist so everybody can join. I'll start it off. And then, you know, between you and us and our audiences, we'll make like the dopest playlist that's ever lived.
Amazing. Yeah. We'll have like this running Spotify playlist going and we'll make that happen. So
I'm literally writing it down so I don't forget.
Yes. We made it into the planner.
I'm actually not kidding. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
do it.
Dude, Kathryn, it has been an absolute pleasure having you.
Wait,
Last
30 seconds.
Sorry.
Kathryn, we always leave the audience.
I'm ready.
We always leave the audience with an action point. So in 15 seconds, what is that action point of people that they can do today to move one step forward?
Oh my gosh, such a good thing. In telling stories that convert, it has to start with grabbing people's attention. We call it a nab. So you have to do or say something that will get people out of their scroll pattern, right? The easiest way to create what we call a nab is to have it equal your conflict. So think about what was the most dramatic thing that happened today. Let that be the intro to your content, whether it's on a video, a social post, an Instagram story, and allow that to be the first thing that grabs people in. For example, literally today, I got interrupted in an interview. My neighbor downstairs, she just thinks I'm jumping around, but I'm not. She's mad that I'm waking her up. I got yelled at today. So literally for the second time, right? So it'd be like, oh, my neighbor downstairs just screamed me out for the second time this month. ... Nab, scroll pattern stop, done. So everybody start with nab. Start trying to get people's attention from the scroll stopping. And the next time we can talk about, once you have their attention, what do we do next?
I think that's what we're gonna discuss in next episode, right?
Yes.
There
So
we go.
guys, if you're watching live, and obviously if you're listening, guys, tune in next Friday, the 3rd, July 3rd, around 4:15 p.m. Eastern, because it's part 2, and it's gonna be full of amazing things. So Kathryn, thank you guys for joining us for your Tropic
Thunder Thursdays.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I want there to be like cool graphics, like.
Yeah, we should do that, definitely.
Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna do a regular intro, but with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us on our Facebook Live. We will see you next, for us tomorrow, but with Kathryn Jones next Friday. And thank you, everybody. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
You're awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Bye, Kathryn. Thank you.